How to build confidence in dating. Rejection sucks. And I remember my fair shares of rejection, and I've had quite a few. But you see, the truth is, it doesn't have to break you. What if I told you that you could build unstoppable confidence in dating? What if I told you that you can do that as you are right now, in your authentic person physique? Well, all you need is this one transformation, and then you become unstoppable. Let's dive in. You see, I know what it feels like to put yourself out there and get no, I'm not interested, or sorry, I'm in a relationship, or by the way, when you know there's no relationship in there, right? Let's just make that clear. I know what it feels like to put yourself in this space where you're hoping to either sink or swim, and you end up sinking because the other person isn't willing to make the journey with you. You see, you may wonder, how does this guy know my situation? That's because I was you. I had been rejected, shattered, broken down. I remember some of the experiences I faced still sting me to this day. Friend-zoned, humiliated, you name it. I have every right to be bitter at women. But guess what? I'm not. And not only am I not, but I'm happily married and have an amazing child. So, what I'm here to tell you isn't some ooh la la cuckoo stuff that someone's created and I'm hoping for the best. No, this is something that I have lived and something that I have practiced, and not just me, but so many of my clients too. Right? This is in my 12 coaching program, which is, if you're interested in, just look for the link in the description. But I digress, so let's dive in. Rejection isn't personal, and I need you to stop looking at it that way. Rejection is a reflection of whether you are attracting what you want or you're attracting what you are. It's like a mirror, okay? And in that mirror, what you're looking at is it my time or is it not? If it's not your time, then make it your time, okay? How do you make it your time? You start building brick by brick. You see, the truth of the matter is, look, I can give you all sorts of tricks, strategies, and you name it, but it all starts with self-improvement. I had to go to the gym. I had to look at myself in the mirror and face my demons. I didn't like how I looked, so I changed it. I grew a beard, I grew my hair, and now I'm more than happy. But more than anything, I was honest with myself. You see, a lot of us struggle with rejection because instead of us actually being grounded, we live in this bubble where we pre-assume that some way, somehow, we're bigger than we are. And this is scientifically proven, by the way, before you say anything. Men are naturally proven to think a lot more than they actually are. So, the moment you realize that, look at yourself in the mirror again and say, am I really that guy? And if you're not, or if you know you're not, then start becoming him. But that can only start with acknowledgement. Right now, rejection is going to feel like a personal failure, and I want to help you understand something. You see, when you deal with rejection and it stings, it's because you need to get stronger. Mentally, but most importantly, physically. Okay? You're afraid to put yourself out there again because you're not an idiot. You don't want to be taken for, you want to be ridiculized again. But I'm here to tell you, imagine the feeling of being defeated completely disappearing from your sphere. You instead of you looking at rejection at this thing that you need to acknowledge and be sad about, it becomes a learning experience. You start asking yourself, okay, what's the feedback on this one? Right? But bearing in mind, you're not going to ask any human, you're going to ask specific people that you're actually interested in. But here's the thing, your ability to turn that no into a yes is all down to you improving and becoming the person that they can say yes to. I hope I'm making sense. It sounds all great, MacDo, but how do you actually build the confidence? Which is why you're here. How do you stop looking at failure? How do you stop looking at rejection as failure? How do you stop rejection from controlling your dating life? I spoke to a guy, the guy's 28, a virgin. He ain't even a Christian. Yeah. He's that frightened of rejection. And I want to help you understand something here. You see, rejection is a feeling, right? And when you allow, the more you heightened you are towards it, the more feeling orientated you are. The more female orientated you are, or emotionally orientated you are, the more female femininity or femininity wise you are. Think about it this way: you're in a barometer, right? This is, okay, I am insecure, or I am what's the word, someone that now feels like I don't want to have to deal with rejection. You are on this side. You being scared of rejection makes you a coward. And I had to come to that realization myself, by the way. I'm not telling you this because I'm judging you. I'm not, how dare you? How dare you be a coward and a man in today's world? No. I was the exact same. I was a coward too. But I had to admit it. And the transformation only starts when you admit things. So I'm not here to sugarcoat things to you. I'm not here to tell you that this is all flowery and blowery, and then once you get your six pack, everything's gonna be nice and smooth. No. You're gonna have to get used to not just rejection, but becoming immune to it, because you're gonna get so many no's as you're on your way up. So how do we actually turn this confidence into a strength? Well, the first step is quite simple. You've got to change your mindset. You've got to stop seeing rejection as a failure. Instead, see it as feedback. Next time it happens, ask yourself, what could they have done differently? How could they have improved? And you're never perfect. So this is why you must research, study, and learn something new. Now, if this hit home for you, I want you to do this one thing. Hit the subscribe button, but most importantly, if you're keen on working with me on a 12-week coaching program, definitely go on the link below to claim your free consultation for 30 minutes, where I'll be answering all questions, assisting you to the best of my ability. And if you want to take it further, more than welcome to do so. I'll be presenting, particularly personally, the coach in the show, and because it's a very prestigious thing, I want to make sure I give him my very best. All right. So I know building confidence takes time, right? It's going to take time for you to detach from someone's expectations of you. It's going to take time for you to detach yourself from people that you believe are doing the right things for you, because it's a difficult conversation to have, especially when the lines are blurry. So here's what I want you to do. Create this box called self-respect, and if you have to step out of it to entertain, even if it's your dog, if you have to step out of it, please refrain and find a way to seize that conversation as quickly as possible. That is your role, and your role alone. Now, if this video resonated with you, definitely like, share, and subscribe. Most importantly, don't forget to follow us on the other platforms. And on top of that, if you're interested in working with me personally on a 12-week coaching basis, definitely hit me up or book an appointment directly. The video description is in my bio. So with that said, guys, I'll see you the next time. And like I always say, I'm rooting for you. I wish you the very best. Peace.